Quick save.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember.
Quite the bedside manner, lady.
Well, it's so rare I get the pleasure of new company. What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
What's with all the slightly creepy grannies in this game? Are you in charge of handing out medicine?
Yes, indeed. Someone's got to keep Stellar Bay's people healthy and energized.
You certainly seem to be excited about your job.
Oh, but I am. I get to see plenty of my neighbors here, and I do dearly love a little gossip.
Okay. Well, we can pass a medical check of 35 to say that I've been asked to pick up a caffeinoid supplement.
And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits.
Whiskey helps, too.
Please leave medical advice to the professionals.
Oh, come on, Abigail.
Now, dearie, who's this pickup for?
I don't know, Auntie. You'll have to pry that secret from my sweet little cheeks.
Don't blame me if I puke on your shoes.
Aren't you a saucy thing? I may not be a fresh young thing anymore, but with age comes experience, dearie.
This is... We can say, this got weird fast, or we can go, uh-huh. Why don't you show me a thing or two?
Much as I'd love to. My rheumatism is especially fierce at the moment, and I'm all out of my medicine.
Oh, my God.
But I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. You were here for caffeinoid, weren't you? Who's it for?
Oh, it would just come back here again. We can use our persuade check to get it. And I thought you were in charge around here, Auntie. You sure ought to be.
Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers.
Monarch Stellar Industries, restricted terminal, employee login. Data storage, E. Williams. Edwards A. Work in progress, number 1. 23,000 words? Oh, no. Oh, it's a novel. Stellar Bride. Oh, God. All right, I have a feeling this is going to get uncomfortable fast. Stellar Bride. She's a wide-eyed colonist from Earth. He's a hard-working Saltuna farmer from Monarch. Their attraction blossoms into a whirlwind romance that transforms Stellar Bay. Chapter 3. A long way from Arkansas. You can put your things here, Mr. Elliot said, leading Abby into a dim apartment. The place was small, but it had a certain cozy charm. Abby set her bags on the floor and loosened the straps of her jumpsuit. Mr. Elliot coughed, his face suddenly red. If you get warm, you can always crack a window. Breeze from the bay is real nice. Just be careful about the mantis swarms. As Abby went to take the room key, her fingers pressed his. Oh, no. He had strong, rough hands, a Saltuna farmer's hands. She felt herself blush. You've been ever so kind to me, Mr. Elliot. Call me Archibald, he says. Oh, God. Work in progress, number 2, 15,000 words. Oh, I just don't know if I can get through it. The Passion Broker. A renegade iconoclast, driven by his ideals, finds love in the arms of a mysterious man with a tortured past. Will he follow his head or his heart? Chapter 2. Tall, dark, and handsome. Come on up, said the voice on the comm. It was dangerous and smooth in a way that reminded Broderick of iceberg-aged whiskey. The door slid open with a whisper of perfumed air. The hair rose along the nape of his neck, and he proceeded up the stairs. The broker sat with his back to a top-of-the-line, mostly charcoal personal heater, slender fingers tented. Huh? So this was the mysterious recluse who manipulated Monarch from afar. Or like this. Tented, like that. Okay. Broderick could feel the warmth of the heater from across the room, but it was the look in the broker's eyes that had him feeling feverish. The broker produced a pair of glasses and a bottle of something that looked expensive. He poured it off and held one of the glasses out to Broderick. "For me?" he asked, trying to ignore the man's smoldering gaze. "Indeed," the broker purred. "I hear you're a man of bold tastes." Broderick took his glass. The broker continued, dark hair falling over darker eyes. "That's why I've got a rare proposition for you." The glass nearly slipped from Broderick's fingers. He drank it in one gulp to hide the tremor in his hand. It burned all the way down. "Oh my, it's getting hot in here." It's November, right? Work in progress, number 3. 146,000 words, wow. Clinic of the Heart. A battle-hardened young Earth Directorate soldier visits a remote clinic on Monarch to heal his injuries. But when he meets Gail, an elegant older nurse, oh no, she goes to work on his heart as well. Chapter 34, Healing Touch. Fletcher held her tightly. His strength had returned, that much was clear. Yet here he remained, at the clinic, with her. He shook his head as if he had read her mind with his perfect green eyes. "Gail, the Earth Directorate's calling me back. They want me protecting Byzantium, but I don't know how to leave, not after what we've found together." "Then stay," she whispered, letting her breath warm his ear. "I can certainly find a position for you here." Why? "Oh, laws," he moaned, pulling her closer. She pressed a finger to his lips. "Shh, the only law here is love." Oh, God. Obsidian. Oh, it's great. Oh, I'm exhausted after that. Almost need a cigarette.